Hello, my name's Steve, and this is the 2023 Charlie Fouché APBA Shootout Selection Show. You won't see this on CBS. No, this is live on YouTube. So we have 23 people have selected a team so far. We have my lovely moderator over here.
You were supposed to put a background up.
Oh, yeah. Supposed to put a background up. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, I don't have a clue. We don't have any kids, so I don't have a 5-year-old I can ask to fix this for me. So we have border collies, but they're not really conversing in YouTube. Okay, so let me start out here, and we'll go. Yeah, I don't have any recent emails, but I will keep updating that in case anybody wants to send a late selection in. So we're going to start with Ken Wicks. Wicks or Wicks? I'm going to go Wicks. He has selected the 1902 Chicago Orphans, managed by Frank Seeley. Their record was 68, 69, and 6. So he's the first selection. The second selection is Pete Simonelli with the 1908 Philadelphia A's. They were managed by Connie Mack, and they had a record of 68, 85, and 4. Number 3. David Norwood with the 1915 Chicago Cubs, managed by Roger Bresnahan. They were 73, 80, and 3. This is number 4 selection, but it's number 5 on the list because I put myself up at the top because I haven't picked a team yet. Anyway, Tyler Wicks, the 1918 New York Yankees, managed by Miller Huggins, and their record was 60, 63, and 3.
Well, man.
Okay. Selection 6, Greg Wells with the 1919 Boston Red Sox, managed by Ed Barrow. Their record was 66, 71, and 1. Number 7, Tom Lee with the 1921 Detroit Tigers, managed by Ty Cobb. Their record was 71, 82, and 1. Number 8, Tony Stevens with the 1924 Cleveland Indians. They were managed by Tris Speaker, and their record was 67 and 86. Number 9, Tim Rounds with the 1929 Brooklyn Robins, managed by Wilbert Robinson. Their record was 70 and 83. Number 10, Connor Honeycutt with the 1938 Washington Senators, managed by Bucky Harris. Their record was 75, 76, and 1. Number 11, this is Joe Schutz. He may or may not be able to attend, but I have his pick. And that's the 1949 New York Giants, managed by Leo DeRocher. And their record that year was 73, 81, and 2. Amy Wicks with the 1954 Washington Senators, managed by Bucky Harris, and the record was 66, 88, and 1. Number 13, Dan Pierce with the 1964 Los Angeles Dodgers, managed by Walter Austin. Their record was 80, 82, and 2. Number 14, Frank Fouché with the 1968 New York Mets, managed by Gil Hodges. Their record was 73, 89, and 1. Number 15, Kevin Burke with the 1970 Washington Senators, managed by Ted Williams, and their record was 70 and 92. Number 16, Randy Tabor with the 1971 Cincinnati Reds, managed by Sparky Anderson, and their record was 79 and 83. Number 17, David Dawn with the 1972 Kansas City Royals, managed by Bob Lemon, and their record was 76 and 78. Number 18, another player who may or may not be able to attend, Jim Frash with the 1973 Atlanta Braves, managed by Eddie Matthews. Their record was 76, 85, and 1. Number 19, Jack Dolan with the 1975 California Angels, managed by Dick Williams. Their record was 72 and 89. Number 20, Eric Marks with the 1975 Cleveland Indians, managed by Frank Robinson. Their record was 79 and 83. Number 21, Jim Dudley with the 1984 Los Angeles Dodgers, managed by Tommy Lasorda, and their record was 79 and 83. Number 22, Rob Wykes with the 1986 St. Louis Cardinals, managed by Whitey Herzog, and their record was 79 and 82. Number 23, Tom Frank with the 1990 Detroit Tigers, managed by Sparky Anderson, and their record was 79 and 83. And number 24, Ray Dunlap with the 2006 Atlanta Braves, managed by Bobby Cox, and their record was 79 and 83. So that gives us 24 managers, counting me. We have, I know Mike, my co-host, hasn't selected a team yet, so that'll give us 25. There's a couple other people that I've heard from, but they haven't sent me a team yet. So we should have, I'm guessing, 28 to 30 or so, which will be right at the capacity of the room. And I'll give you a quick review of the picks. We had Ken Wykes with the 2002 Chicago Orphans, Pete Simonelli with the 1908 Philadelphia A's.
1902, not 2002.
That's why you're the moderator. Yeah, Ken Wykes, 1902 Chicago Orphans, Pete Simonelli, 1908 Philadelphia A's, David Norwood, 1915 Chicago Cubs.
Anthony Stevens says I missed my selection.
I know, I saw that. It popped up here.
Oh.
That's why I'm giving a quick review.
Okay.
Tyler Wykes with the 1918 New York Yankees, Greg Wells, 1919 Boston Red Sox, Tom Lee, 1921 Detroit Tigers, Tony Stevens, 1924 Cleveland Indians, Tim Rounds, 1929 Brooklyn Robins, Connor Honeycutt, 1938 Washington Senators, Joe Schutz, 1949 New York Giants, Amy Wykes, 1954 Washington Senators, 1964 Los Angeles Dodgers were picked by Dan Pierce, 1968 Mets by Frank Fouché, 1970 Washington Senators by Kevin Burke, 1971 Cincinnati Reds by Randy Tabor, 72 Royals, David Dawn, 73 Braves, Jim Frash, 75 Angels, Jack Dolan, 75 Indians, Eric Marks, 84 Dodgers, Jim Dudley. 86 Cardinals, Rob Wax. 90 Tigers, Tom Frank. And 2006 Braves, Ray Dunlap. So that pretty much sums everything up. If you have any selections, if you want to change, feel free to email me. Changes will be made on a first come, first served basis. And if one of the slackers who was a little less urgent about getting their team selection in sends me a selection, then we'll update that, and I'll send an email list out probably 2 or 3 times as we get closer to the date. Remember, if you're having any health issues the week before, if they're COVID related, it would probably be best if you laid out. Just send us an email notification. If you have any type of other communicable disease that could be an airborne contagion, is that the word? We don't want to have a super spreader event or, something with the Black Plague or anything like that.
You never know what's going to be going around by February.
That's true.
I think people are grown up enough to know if they're sick to stay home. I would hope.
My moderating me. So anyway, if you have any questions, any answers.
If you have any food requests, let me know. I'm just probably going to do like I do every year. The crock pots, hot dogs. What else do I do? Meatballs.
Yes. And then we'll have a selection of Little Debbie's.
Salad.
Yeah. Get excited about the salad. I do.
Hey, I did salad last year and somebody ate it. I can't remember who. But anyway.
Yeah.
I like to give a few healthy options, even though most people want junk food.
It's not junk food.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. 14 years of marital bliss celebrated today. What more can I say? If you have any questions or any answers or any tips, just let me know. I've got somebody just requested the 71 red, so it's good that Randy Tabor made his selection last year. And I'll be announcing the 2024 criteria for the teams on the day of the event, so the people that show up can give me an early selection for the 2024 event. But I will not be making that announcement until closer to the end of the day. I'll probably do it around lunchtime or when we first get there in the morning. But anyway, I'll decide what that is going to be probably on the way to the event. If anybody else needs anything, you got my email address, and I'm happy to respond. So,
are we doing another live on Sunday or not?
We may do another live in a day or two, depending on how many selections we get between now and then. And hopefully we can keep people up to date on what's going on. So thanks a lot and enjoy the holidays. Goodbye.